What's up, Adrian? What's up, my YouTubers, Twitter
What's up?
fingers?
What's up? What's up? What's up?
What's up,
Yeah.
Adrian? I
Oh man,
haven't seen you in forever, man.
yeah, it's been a minute. It's been a minute.
How's things been going?
Um, Everything's been going good. Like they say, never late. Better late than never. You know what I'm saying? So here I am. I've just been busy today. So just try to come home. I bought a couple of new devices, a new laptop, and got me a new Wi-Fi hotspot. So I was trying to plug in everything today, but I got to allow the laptop to completely charge before I power it on. So I'm
Yeah,
using my phone. But yeah, I'm here, ready to go. What's up with you? How you doing?
I am doing great considering my 49ers lost. It
Yeah,
took me about 24 hours to get over it. And then, I started analyzing it, going over the game with other podcasters and stuff, and started really understanding what went wrong with us.
yeah.
But I'm over it. Tomorrow we going to the Chiefs
The
parade.
Chiefs parade. Well,
There you go. Can you hear me? You went stuck. But anyway, you probably gotta come back in, Adrian. You stuck. Hold on. Oh, there you go. Yeah, so tomorrow
yeah,
we going to the Chiefs parade. It's gonna be about 1 billion people there.
yeah. It ain't too much to celebrate in Kansas City. Y'all got they got a football team out there, so yeah, everybody gonna show up.
Yeah,
Rain,
so
sleet, or snow.
it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be pretty interesting. It's gonna be interesting. I went last year, so it was fun. It was really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, I
How's
went
it
to the
out
parade out here when the Golden State Warriors won. So
there?
I
Uh-huh.
checked out the parade.
Okay. How was it out there in the Bay Area after this terrible loss?
Well, it's it was a good thing and a bad thing for the city.
Right.
Um, it was bad because it's been over 20 years since they won a championship.
Right.
It was
That's why.
good in the sense because it seemed like the city was ready to explode.
Yeah.
So I know for like the cops, the authorities, they wanted a victory, but the aftermath because they had already had an incident where they had flipped over one of those autonomous vehicles and set it afire. So just imagine if they had won, everybody would have been in the streets.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We got a YouTuber up in here. Sticky Eyes. What's up to my chat line? Sticky Eyes say it was a Taylor Swift effect or something. Huh? Well, whatever it was, I one thing about out here when the Chiefs win, they don't really tear up anything. There'd be thousands of people at this parade, and it never is really people get hurt by different getting drunk and doing different things, but not really tearing up cars and all of. I remember when the Lakers used to win, they couldn't
Oh,
even
yeah.
leave the stadium until like after midnight because people burning up cars and all kind of stuff. Remember that?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And the same thing would have happened out here in Frisco. The city was ready to like really go up. But like you say, KC, that's more of a tame type city situation. And now this is their third championship. They're kind of like used to it. But yeah, you get in the rowdy cities, LA, San Francisco, yeah, you're gonna have some damage.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Were you able to watch the game?
I was able to watch the third and fourth quarter. I missed the halftime show. I
Mhm.
plan to maybe later on today, when I get everything up and running with my laptop. I want to go maybe on YouTube and watch Usher's performance. I heard he did a good job.
Yeah.
Brought R&B back. They say it's dead, but he made sure he's keeping it on the map. So I want to check out that performance.
Yeah, he did a good job. You could tell he's tired. He's been at in Vegas residency for a while now. You could tell he's older. He didn't have a lot of the real intense moves. One thing that's been getting a lot of traction on social media is that he had that song "My Boo" with Alicia Keys, and she's married to Swiss Beats. She came
Yeah,
and performed it with him, but they got a little close. They got
yeah,
close. Now, I look at it as it's entertainment. They are entertainers. That's what entertainers do. But we're in this social media world where every little thing is nitpicked and highlighted. And so
hmm
they got a little close, and Swiss Beats had to leave a message on social media saying, "Don't bring that negativity over here."
absolutely, absolutely. That's good. That's good on his behalf.
Yeah, we got another chat liner, another YouTuber in the house, C Rat Deuce. He said he did great. He did. He did a good job. Usher
Yeah,
did.
so I gotta check it out. I gotta check that out, man. I keep hearing that he did real good. Um, so I want to see it myself. I want to be the judge of myself and just be able to enjoy Usher. I like Usher. I've been kind of like for years. I've been waiting for him and Sierra to get together and do a performance because I think they at one time they were the best dancers.
Yeah.
In hip hop or R&B, whatever you want to call it. And I
See,
just like, why did they never get together and really do a song? Just based
yeah.
on their ability to move and dance.
Sierra can still dance, but this what I got to tell you about his performance. And when you see it, you're gonna be like, "Whoa!" Usher did a whole dance step on skates.
Is that right?
Listen,
Yeah.
cut it up. I'm talking about moving
hmm
his legs and everything with the skates and slide. I was
hmm
like, okay, Usher, yeah.
Went back to
Mhm.
the bounce days.
He did his little thing,
Rock
and then
steady.
Ludacris came out. Ludacris had the afro. He came out
Yeah,
and did his
Ludacris,
thing.
Lil Jon.
Yeah, Lil
Yeah,
Jon did a little part. It was really nice. It was really nice, though.
yeah, I got to check that out. I got to check that out.
So, have
So what
you,
you give him? You give him an A plus B. What grade would you give him?
Usher? I would give him a B.
Wow.
Yeah, because I'm from the Usher era, and I'm used to
Yeah,
him really moving. He did some moves, but you could tell he was just,
yeah,
more like he wasn't
yeah.
like
It wasn't crisp. It wasn't. He wasn't. It wasn't crisp and sharp like it
this.
used to be.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
more like boogieing to me versus really. He did the little moonwalk slide, but he wasn't really grinding. You used to seeing him move them hips. He wasn't moving
Mm,
them hips like that.
yeah.
C Rat said, "What about Jermaine Dupri?" Oh my goodness,
What's up
Jermaine.
with JT?
Ah, them people on social media, Adrian, be clowning people. When I tell you they clown Jermaine Dupri, because
Yeah.
he's short and he got some big feet. Oh, you got to check it out. It was so hilarious. Social media went wow on Jermaine. See Rat laughing with emojis.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, JT.
A little pink when he was in black and white. He had a little short man with big feet. New stylist, JD. New stylist, baby. Get with the
Mm.
Brett and Judy. They be dressed. Get with some style. You got to get a new stylist. Oh my God. Anyway, the stars was in the house. You had Taylor Swift, and everybody was in the house. how high those tickets was. They dogged the fans out with those tickets.
Yeah, once I did begin to watch the game because I was trying to get it on my phone while I was at work. I just was having some problems, so I was able to keep up with the score, but I wasn't able to watch it live. But once I began to watch it, the amount of times that they showed Taylor Swift, it's like, I know she's like this, high A list celebrity. She's, whatever, right? But it takes away from the football game. It takes away from it. Like you show her like every clip, every play you showing her, it like takes away from the game and stuff. It's like a huge distraction. And but the NFL, like I text you in the fourth quarter when it was tied up,
Yeah.
and in the waning minutes of the fourth quarter, that's the best like scenario that the NFL can possibly think of. Then you got Taylor Swift, you got all these other celebrities, LeBron James, Jay-Z, Beyonce. It was just that recipe for success.
Yeah.
So once it got tied, you can believe that the amount of watchers who may have not been watching now they're tuning in because it's like right there. So I just know the ratings was off the hook for this Super Bowl
They
because of all this. It wasn't a blowout.
Yeah, they said that was the highest ratings for a event on TV ever. Ever.
Wow.
I
No, I
think it
didn't
was
know that.
over 128 million people tuned in. They said it
Mm,
was the highest rated event, watched event ever. We got
ever.
another YouTuber in the house. What's up, AJ?
Hey, Jay.
Yeah, so yeah, it went up. And you're right. I think that the Taylor Swift era in NFL is making a lot of people hate the Chiefs too. It's just it really is. You got the Swifties that's loving the Chiefs now, but you got everybody else just tired of seeing her. But I don't understand, like, because I remember when Tony Romo was going with Jessica Simpson,
Yeah.
and he used to always show her when at his games. But every game she went to, he lost. So his teammates was telling her, "Don't come back to the game." Every
Yeah.
seemed like every time, every play they was showing her. So we got used to it again. We got active Chucks in the chat from YouTube. He said, "We are here to support." Thank you, active Chucks. What's up?
Hey, thank you, man.
He said,
Thank you.
"Chief
Come on in.
Wayman." See, I say they didn't even show the cheerleaders, and they put in a lot of work. They did.
Yeah. Well, he may have needed tickets to the game to really get a bird's eye view of those cheerleaders because
Yeah,
that
it
was
was
the
above
least focus
pay
of the
grade.
game.
That was
Yeah.
it was above the cheerleaders' pay grade out there. All that money on that field, woo. In the stands and the
Hmm.
booths, a lot of money up in that case, in that place. All right. Let's get to this content, Adrian. I sent you some stuff.
Yeah.
What's going on with our black men in the industry?
Oh
Everybody,
yeah, yeah. I was kind of anticipating getting to a couple of the letters, but yeah. So yeah, I checked out a few of the videos that's out there with Shannon Sharp. The interview he was actually interviewing Ocho Cinco, but he
well,
was so irate.
do that show together. They got this podcast called The Nightcap.
Yeah.
So they do it together.
Oh, they
Uh,
do it together. So I saw that clip, and he was just besides himself with anger. You know what I'm saying? And he was just irate. And I'm like, wow, why would you let a comedian or anybody get you out of your character where you're basically you threaten this man, talking about you about that life and this and that. Shannon Sharp, man, go sit down, man, enjoy your life. Let that man tell his jokes. I mean, if it's not true, then it doesn't offend you, right?
Right.
I
I
don't have to. I don't have to defend myself. Somebody called me a B knee word, or something like that. I don't respond. I know I'm not a bitch ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? So what? Okay, yeah, man, keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? As long as you don't bring that shit here. You know what I'm saying? Leave
right.
that shit over there. So but for him to respond and be as angry as he was, it's like you're actually adding fuel to the fire. You know what I mean? And, make you say, what's really going on?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. But I think, I think, well, from the Cat Williams video, after calculating it on what YouTube pay alone, Shannon Sharpton made over 600. Well, he done made almost $696,000
Damn.
off that cat. Yeah, off of that Cat Williams video.
I'm in the
And
wrong game.
yeah, so like how that Cat Williams video was streaming so much per hour, it's calculated that he made like $2,500, and he was making that much an hour on that video.
Yeah. Wow.
So a lot of people now, when he first interviewed Cat Williams, Mike Epps actually went live and basically, made a joke. But he didn't talk about Shannon Sharp. He just was like, "Well, dang, Cat, why you didn't mention my name? Everybody's name going viral now that you mentioned. I got a show coming out. You could have mentioned my name. I'm sure I'd have done something." So it was kind of funny. So
Yeah.
but he have this stand-up show, comedy show that he's constantly doing, Mike Epps. And so around the Super Bowl time or after the Super Bowl, he went live talking about Shannon Sharp looking like Medea. But what he did say in that interview, and when he was live on stage, is that Shannon Sharp actually called him and to invite
Yeah.
on
Invite
Club.
him on the phone. Yeah. Yeah. And that
And
is that is Shannon Sharp's reasoning that, oh, I didn't say nothing, I didn't tell you nothing, this and that. Shannon Sharp, I don't mind the jokes and whatever you say, but don't lie on my name and this and that. But that was kind of like
small.
like I said, it's kind of small, it's kind of weak. To me, it's hella weak on Shannon Sharp part by even addressing that in that manner, particularly with the anger, talking about you fighting this man and we can get it in, all that. Man, to me that was hella weak. You know what I'm saying? Because you're a football player. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mike Epps fuck around and whoop your ass. You know what I'm saying? You come out there with all them muscles. You know what I'm saying? Mike Epps, boy, hey man, what I'm saying? Shit, we still get it. You know what I mean? Come on, Shannon Sharp. Calm down. Don't allow that to ruffle you like that and bring you out of your character. You're a successful brother. You had
Yeah,
a
man, mess
successful
your money.
NFL career.
Yeah, mess
Yeah,
your money up. His nightcap show is so funny. If you ever get a chance to check it out, go and check it out. Him and Ocho Cinco, they are completely opposite, but that's what make the show good. It makes a nice funny show. They give you sports updates, but they also give you like lifetime life stuff, comments and stuff. But that's what
yeah.
makes them really good. Did you get a chance? I don't know if I sent it to you. Did you get a chance to hear Mike Epps' response?
No, so I didn't get a chance to hear his response. You want to share that with us real quick?
Yeah, let me share it.
Okay.
I was waiting on Mike Epps to respond out, and it took him a minute. So I was like, "Oh, did Shannon Sharp kind of scare him off?" But Mike, let me show you. Yeah, let's see what Mike Epps had to say. Let's see what he had to say.
Now wait a minute, wait a minute. Now I know Shay Shay. I don't know what grown ass man got a name named Shay Shay, but I know this grown man is not mad at me. So many people talk crazy about you. They was on Saturday Night Live talking about you, imitating you, but now you want to fight me? Now, I'm not gonna lie. I did DM you to get on the show, but I DM'd you to get on the show because you brought my name up when you was sitting there with Cat. And you was trying to get him to talk crazy about me, but he didn't. Okay. Now, second of all, talking about pulling up on me. You're gonna be an all-star. I'm gonna be at the all-star in my hometown. And I'm gonna see you. All right. I'm gonna see you, brother. And I'm just letting you know, I don't be doing no fighting lately. I don't do no fighting. So, it's only one other option. If you don't fight, you do blank, 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 blank. And Ocho, you shut up and go get some eyebrows. You looking like a whole milk dud sitting there agitating. We watched the white boy kick your ass on TV. So you shut up. And Shay, you did look like Medea sitting there. You was looking zesty. I'm not saying you gay, but you was looking zesty. You look like Big Frida sitting there. You need to take them tight ass shirts off with the muscles. And that's it. Go check out my special February the 20th on Netflix. February 20th on Netflix is called I'm Ready to Sell Out. Because being a
Yeah.
What you
Well, like I say, I mean, come on now, this is to me, it got a little bit out of hand. And, these guys, man, you guys live in mansions on a hill somewhere, a boat on the lake. You got, man, live your life, man. You're not about that. It's like these rappers that, you talking about the hood and selling dope, and you ain't never done none of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Now, for Mike Epps, I don't know Mike Epps or anything, but I do know Mike Epps kind of got a little hood about him. You know what I'm saying? He didn't even been on the east side. You know what I'm saying? He'd have been on the east side from where we from, South
he
Central,
had?
right? You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? So Mike Epps do got a little street cred about himself, right? He knows some people, right? You know what I'm saying? So, but why go there? You know what I'm saying? Because now you creating now your fan base. Now people who support you, now they're against Shannon Sharp. And now you got these two, man, calm down, man. Go and take a bird bath, sit on your bidet, wash your ass. I mean, look, y'all sitting in the lap of luxury. You know what I'm saying? And talking about fighting and playing with blicks and stuff like that. Let that go, man. Focus on what you need to do. You know what I'm saying, to be successful. You know what I'm saying, and have a good career, man. All the other stuff, man. Leave that for the streets. Y'all is
Yeah.
not street dudes.
At it's so let me just say this before I go on. So Shannon Sharp
Yeah,
left a message on Twitter after Mike Epps response, and he said that him and Mike Epps, and he did show up. He said something on Nightcap last night. He said him and Mike Epps spoke through DM, and they're basically going to meet up at the All Star weekend, and they're going to sit down and talk like men. They're going to talk it out. He said because he apologized, and he apologized to his family, his fans, and everybody. He said he could have handled it differently. He said he could have handled it much differently, and he just feel that they both got a lot to lose to be coming at each other like that, and so that's what Shannon Sharp left. But he did address it further, and Slick Eye says Shannon want to talk now because Mike in Indiana, all his homies gonna be there. I I think I think that has something to do with it too. I think what he realized is that you didn't let your anger take you to another level. And
yeah,
although you think Day Day or the comedian is not like that. He'll let you know you coming to my hood, and yeah, you pulling up. So I think
Yeah.
that has something to do with it because I think it brought him back down to reality. I got a lot to lose. I don't have time. I'm in my 50s, almost heading to 60. I don't have. I think it brought him back to reality. And in his show, he said his sister, who he looked up to, who raised him, basically
Yeah.
came to him and told him, gave him a scripture and basically told him that he's bigger than all of this. Like you're bigger than this. You're too big
Good
for this.
looking out, sis. Good
Yeah,
looking out. We always need the black women to bring us back. You know what I'm saying? So good looking out, sis, because she's absolutely right. You don't need to be. He overreacted to it, in my view, and you got way too much to lose. Um, by responding violently to a situation.
yeah. And then, but I think too, after listening to Nightcap last night, but when I saw Shannon Sharp react to that, I knew it was deeper than just, you're not gonna lie on me. You're not gonna lie on my name. I
Yeah.
think because after he explained it, he addressed the elephant in the room, he explained, he apologized, they're gonna sit down. He started asking Ocho Cinco about, you know, people don't put, because Ocho was saying the same thing you're saying, like he's a comedian, and but Ocho was trying to egg it on, like, no, he called me a whole milk dud, and he gonna see me. but
Yeah.
Ocho eventually was saying, like, he's a comedian though, you know what I'm saying? And so once Ocho was saying that, then Shannon Sharp said, yeah, but when it's not you that people is telling jokes on, then it's okay. But when until it's you don't know how you gonna take that. He was like, my grandkids is gonna see that. My kids is I got family and friends that's looking at all of this. So me as a man just go into protective mode for them. Like the people they gonna come in contact with is gonna be asking them about this. And so, but what he
I
left
don't buy that. I don't buy that. I don't buy that, Teresa. I don't buy that. You're doing it for the
out,
kids. You're doing it for your family. You did it for yourself. You know what I'm saying? You did it for yourself. If you was thinking about the kids and the family, you would have been there protecting them from the gate. By you coming out there and saying this, saying that, you wasn't thinking about the kids then. You were thinking about yourself. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, because that's an
let that
embarrassment on them.
go.
That's an embarrassment on them too. I mean, by him even approaching this situation. But and like you said, what he should have did was approach the kids. You get at the kids and explain to them too.
Yeah.
Okay, this is what happens when you're in the spotlight like this. This is what's going to happen. People is going to make up lies. Comedians is going to get on the stage and talk about you just to get the spotlight. But instead, I think you're right. He did it for him, his pride. He was upset. He's been getting a lot of slack. He's been getting a lot of issues with the
Probably
comedian.
more so for his response than for the initial joke, more likely, right?
Yeah, in that situation, yeah, he did. But he's been getting a lot of negative energy from black people that's into podcasting and journalism and stuff like that because of the amount of traction he got from the Cat Williams interview.
Yeah.
And that brings me to my next person, Stephen A. Smith. You know him, right?
Okay, yeah, that's the sports announcer.
Yeah,
Yeah, very eloquent speaker. I would say. When it comes to basketball in general. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Yeah.
So Stephen A. Smith, he's a lot of sports people, a lot of athletes don't like him because he trashes people, he trashes their game, and then he's the number one top black sports announcer. So a lot of team scouts, a lot of people listen to him. They go off of what, for some reason, what he's talking about. So he done caused a lot of people to lose major money from what I done researched. AJ saying your backdrop is pretty dope. Thank you, AJ. But he didn't
I've been
cause
looking up. Oh, I thought I was.
not yours, mine. Nah. He didn't cause. I gotta get you one. He didn't cause a lot of some people in the sports to lose their contracts. So a lot of people in sports don't like him. Charles Barkley. Well, no, Charles Barkley can't stand Skip Bayless. But anyway, so Stephen A. After CBS let Shannon Sharp go, Stephen A. took Shannon Sharp under his wing on his show on ESPN, right?
Yeah.
Now, he always let people notice that, he saved Shannon Sharp, from, being out of the journalistic world. And, when these people was going to fire him, he saw it coming. So he warned him and he brought him on board. Him and Shannon Sharp, real cool on camera. So I've been watching Stephen A. ever since Shannon Sharp, the Cat Williams thing made all that money. Stephen A. I could see the kind of hate. He was kind of hating back then when Shannon Sharp first did that show. But Shannon Sharp just interviewed Monique.
Okay, yeah. I saw something on that interview. I didn't actually watch it. Yeah, what was going on with that?
I mean, Monique has told her story before about how
Tyler Perry, yeah.
the other guy, Lee Daniels, the producer, how they didn't when she wasn't, they wanted her to work for free, promote Precious for free, and she wasn't gonna do it. And then they put a bad word, basically blacklist her. They told other networks and different people that she's a hard person to work with.
Okay, right? I remember the story.
So at first they was, denying this, they was denying it. They was just saying Monique is basically crazy. So Tyler Perry, I guess, called her, had a heart-to-heart conversation with her. Her and her husband lives in Atlanta. So in Atlanta, I guess it's legal to record a person over the phone. So she recorded the call.
Yeah.
And he basically apologized to her and said he was wrong. He lied, he did, destroy her work life, and
wow.
He meet with her. Yeah, she got him on tape. She can't so much. I don't think she can do anything with it, but she got him on tape. And what she did was she sent the tape to Shannon Sharp, right, to listen to.
Okay. Yeah.
So he listened to the tape. So he interviewing her, and she's like, "You heard the tape?" He's like, "Yeah, I heard the tape." Wow. And she like, who is on there? He like, "It's Tyler Perry on there. It is Tyler Perry." She like, "Well, what did he say? What's on the tape?" And he just paused like, and then he said, "Monique, you ain't supposed to be recording nobody." She's like, "No, where I live in Atlanta is you can record." He like, "Well, he did say everything that you said." He said Shannon Sharp refused to say what he said on that tape.
Yeah. Yeah, hey, there's liabilities involved, so
like you ain't putting me in that mess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got to put folks with deep pockets and trying to get deep into yours. No.
Oprah, Tyler Perry, come on now. Look, I got my sister on here, hot girl on here, Adrian. She said, "Hey, sister, I'm finally able to chat. I've been listening, though. What's up, hot girl?
What's up? What's happening? What it do? You know what I'm saying? What it do? Yeah.
So funny. Oh, my goodness. So, yeah, what you think about these comedians, Adrian? Getting into it, how they are.
Well, one thing about community.
Wait, let
Yeah.
me ask you this. This what I want. This what I want to know. I want to know from you. How
Okay.
do you feel? Because, like I said, Shannon Sharp has been getting a lot of pushback from this. They're calling
Mm,
him the new Wendy Williams. DL called him the new Wendy Williams with a weight set. Uh, they are saying that he's being very messy. Now, Stephen A. Smith called him out. They saying
yeah.
that he's being very messy. What do you think about that? What's your opinion on that? Do you think he's being messy by allowing the comedians to come on there and speak their truth about, their issues with other famous people?
Well, well, I don't think that the for one, the Wendy Williams comparison to me, no, that don't apply to Shannon Sharp. Wendy Williams, she's a unique talent of her own,
Right.
and she made a career out of putting celebrities out there, if you will, right?
Yeah.
And if you remember, I like Wendy Williams. I used to watch Wendy Williams every day at 10 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? And I miss Wendy Williams. You know what I'm saying? So, but no. So I don't necessarily think that that comparison applies to Shannon Sharp. When it comes down to comedians they get a lot of leeway, right? Because at the it's a laugh involved. You making someone else laugh, you're laughing yourself, so it's like almost an icebreaker, take the edge off of whatever you're doing, and you're getting away with it because you're saying it's comedy, it's just for a laugh. Don't you're taking it too serious. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being funny. So they get away with a lot. But one thing that comedy has done, and it continues to do, it highlights a lot of whether it's social issues, inequity issues, um, even like with who was that, R. Kelly and Bill Cosby. Those they wouldn't Harvey Weinstein. I mean, the comedians exposed these people years ago. You know what I'm saying? Before the trials and this and that. So they are conveyors of the message. They're getting the message out there and this and that. And they can get away with a lot of things because they can just say, "I was just trying to get a laugh." Don't take me too seriously. I'm a comedian.
But
I'm a
do you
funny thing.
think that's okay? Don't you think they need, like, it's places that you shouldn't go? I mean, for crying out loud, we seen Will Smith slap Chris Rock on the Oscars stage because of this. Do you think that there should be some kind of bottom ethical line that they should not cross with people, or should they just be how they've been? Because we're getting into a different time where you can't be
Yeah.
saying certain stuff about people. So do you think that it should be a line drawn for them?
Well, a person got to draw their own personal lines, in life. We live in a free society, so called, right? You know what I'm saying? Where we have the freedom of speech. You can do and say what you want to say. You can do what you want to do for the most part, particularly when it comes to speech. So to be able to to staunch like their creativity, their ability to say this and that, that's not what this country is made of, right?
Right.
So me, it's personal decisions. Some comedians, they don't use curse words.
Right.
Some comedians, they don't use personal attacks, they don't talk about kids. So that line, that has to be on an individual comedian. What they're willing to say, what they're willing to do, what they will and will not do. But I don't see that ever changing. And even
Right.
more so with all the controversy now, people, that's what people want. That's what sells. Controversy, conflict, sex, those things sell. So now, even with the Shannon Sharp interview with Cat Williams, that triggered all this. None of this wouldn't be possible if that controversial comedian, interview had not taken place. Now, so no, you're going to always have comedians. They're going to push the line. They're going to push them barriers. And for us to say no, don't do that, I don't think is right. Be you.
Right. Now, Stephen A.
Yeah.
Smith, he
I
said,
was actually, I actually went to a comedy show with Michael Blackston, right?
okay,
And yeah, and he was talking so vile about women, and he got to talking about their menstrual cycle, this and that. It was funny, but you had some women, black women, actually get up and leave out, and protest. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, but that's what sell. That's what get laughed. You might lose a few fans, but overall, that's what sell.
now let me ask you this because I know that you're huge on the Black community. Stephen A. Smith said what Shannon Sharp is doing with these Black comedians by letting them come on his platform and expose one another and only talk, and they're only talking about another Black famous person. He's saying that that's not good for the Black community. It's tearing us apart. You got the Cat Williams fans, it's just tearing the Black community apart. And not only that, it's making the Black community and others look at our Black people that have made it. It's destroying their character. How do you feel about that? Do you think Shannon Sharp should not allow them to go so deep into destroying each other or talking about each other? But that's like his own platform. Should he be concerned about it destroying the Black community when they are coming on his show exposing each other?
Well, I understand exactly what Stephen A. Smith is saying. Um, because it does have the potential of creating enemies of different groups of people. I just said it, with um, Shannon Sharp fans and Mike Epps fans, and now you creating this hostility or what have you, right? But for this topic, this subject, right? That Cat Williams, he had no idea that Cat Williams was going to generate so much publicity, so many different responses, it just went viral, and it was out of Shannon Sharp's hand. And now the responses and backlash it's still, that ripple effect, what I'm saying, that domino effect, it still is happening because of that initial show, so Shannon, I don't know, what his platform is, what his mission statement is, what his objective for the show is. So, if he outlined like, look, this is a show for people to come on and mend fences, have some reconciliation and a cathartic, type environment. Okay, yeah. But if he's saying like, look, man, this is an open stage. You come over here and say what you want to say. We all grown. We all adults. You do what you do. You know what I'm saying? That's not my responsibility to paint black people in a certain way. So I don't think that that you can put black people in any kind of shell. And it gets on my nerves when I hear comedians or other black folks say, well, black people don't do that. Well, black people don't do that.
Right.
Man, we're so capable. We're capable in every area of this society, right? You know what I'm saying? So for you to say, look, let me staunch, your freedom of speech. Let me stop you in your tracks. Let's not go there. Man, this is a grown man. If he choose, hey man, this platform is for anybody to come on and say what they want to say, man, so be it. You know what I'm saying? There's other ways that we can address, what goes on in the black community than, some social media show,
Right. That's what I was thinking. Like how when Stephen they said that, I understand, people gonna take sides, but no one, I think the majority of people that love Shay, Shannon Sharp, and the majority of people that love Mike Epps is responding just how we're responding. Y'all need to sit y'all old butts down. Period. Point blank. You, Shannon, you need to let Mike Epps on the Shay Club. Y'all need to take a drink, let him talk about Cat Williams, talk about whoever he want to talk about, just like you let everybody else come on there. Give him his 2 hours of fame and call it a day. I don't even understand why Mike Epps went big on Shannon Sharpe. Well, I do, because I'm like you with that. He's a comedian, and Shannon Sharpe
it
is hot
was a
right
great
now.
joke. It was
Yeah,
funny, you know.
yeah, and he wanted to, Shannon Sharpe is hot right now, and like he said, SNL did a skit on him. I mean, like, like how you go big on him, but I am happy. I am happy, and I knew, like, when it all came down to it, because like I say, I follow Shannon Sharpe. I
Yeah,
like the Nightcap. I've looked at several of the Club Shay interviews, and I like what he got going on. I'm so proud of him. I'm so proud of him, because when a Black person can get fired from a high end network like Fox, CBS, or where CBS I think he was at, and create his own platform, get his own sponsorship, and do his own thing, you
yeah.
got, I mean, how can you be mad at him? Like, you got to, I want to have a conversation with him, like, show me what you did. Connect me with the people. I just want 5 minutes of your time. That's all I need, Shay. I want 5 minutes of your time. Just show me what you did, because he came up with this idea, and I just think that it's a lot of people that is really hating on him about it. They hating on him. Cat Williams, like I said, he done got 696K from him. Monique video is trending at this time. But one thing, what he said, and I definitely agree with, everybody ate off of that video,
Yeah.
off of that interview. All of those remakes of the interview with all them podcasters, everybody reposting, retweeting, all of that, everybody ate off of that Cat Williams video. And
Yeah.
now, just like you said, this has been a trickle effect since then. So now you got Monique back in the spotlight eating off of it, basically, because now her and Cat Williams done joined forces. She doing stand-up comedy with Cat Williams. She done joined his team.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, that's cool. Because
Because he,
I like both of those. I like her and I like Monique and Cat Williams. I think that's a good team.
yeah, he getting her back to work, and I think she need to get back to work and just let this stuff die down. Because like you said, you love Monique. I love Monique. Get back to work.
Mm-hmm.
Every time I see you talking about Oprah, Tyler Perry, and Lee Daniels, I'm tired of hearing about it. Tired.
Yeah.
Get to work. Just like Shannon Sharpe did when they fired him. He got to work on his own. I don't know, one Monique podcast, you might have one, but start marketing it. Get
Yeah.
on, you got to get to work. You got to get your brand going. You can't sit back and give a pity party. Shannon Sharpe asked her, what would it take for you to be okay with Tyler Perry? She said he needs to pay me, basically. I was making two. She said I was making $2 million a year before
Yeah.
they blacklisted me. He took money out of my family mouth. Well, ma'am, he's not going to pay you a dime. He didn't
No.
blacklisted you. You need to make your own money from that. You're still funny. You're still a good actress.
Yeah.
You got an Oscar, for crying out loud. A Black
Mm-hmm.
woman. Got
Yeah.
an Oscar. So do like DL said, even though DL was mad at her and went off on her, DL said the truth. Write some jokes and perform. Get off of this stuff. Let it go. Let it go. This a new generation of people. Half of them don't even know who the hell Oprah is, really. They just know the name and know the face. They ain't see Oprah's show. They wasn't even born back then. Let it
Yeah.
go. Move on, man. I think people want a pity party and they think they gonna get something. Nobody's giving you a pity party. We tired of hearing about it. And people is talking to, and when Stephen, they said, Shannon Sharp having all these people on here, and now you have Monique on there. Monique been talking about Oprah and them, Stephen A. She been told that story. So it don't matter if she sat on Shannon Sharp couch or her own couch. She need to stop telling that story. We've been heard it.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Time to
So
let go.
we got another chat liner. Hey, sis, 9 mil. What's up, 9 mil? My Clubhouse family came through today. What up? I'm coming to see y'all. I'm coming to chill with y'all. I've been on Clubhouse kicking it with my fam bam on there. I got to get back on there and talk to them. I'm gonna get you on there one day. We're gonna open up a room on there. I got this girl where she's gonna show me how to stream Clubhouse on YouTube and have the Clubhouse room going. It's gonna be cool. We're gonna hook some stuff up. I'm learning some technology, Adrian. So you got to get your computer working.
Oh yeah. I think it's charged up now. So I mean, look, I'm up to date. Got me a brand new HP. You know what I'm saying? Got my Verizon. You know what I'm saying? 5G. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Going. So, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? 8 gigabytes of 800 gigabytes. The 800 plus. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting for my Target gift card right now. And I might go and get an iPhone. So they gave me an offer today. If I switch over, the iPhone is free. I said I might go to iPhone. I'm an Android person. Been an Android person for years. I might go ahead and switch over.
Yeah, it's gonna make your life easier.
It's time to upgrade. It's been a couple of years. I've been out doing my thing. It's time to upgrade. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Look, we got 9 mil, but I renamed him. I can only call him Drifter. He said, Drifter is here. Hey, Drifter, that's my buddy right there. He showed up and showed out in my chat. Come on, Drifter. Come on through there. I named him Drifter. You kind of a drifter, too. He's a drifter in NFL. He live in New York, but he don't support no New York teams. He all over the
Yeah.
He's a Denver Bronco fan, though, but he was going with the Kansas City Chiefs. I said, so I called him Drifter because you just drifting all over the place. I'm going to need you to support your hood, Drifter. He told me, I can't stand New York teams. But one thing I want to tell you, Drifter, I just started looking up NBA. The New York Knicks got some good trades. So you need to start looking at them Knicks, Drifter, because I heard they building the squad over there. So something to look at. But Adrian, we're finna get up out of here. We've been on here almost an hour. Let me see your hat.
Oh yeah, this is So I mean, I like hats. I like starter hats. This is
Who is that?
a Negro Baseball League hat. These are Baltimore Crawfords. You know what I'm saying? So wanted to mix it up. I love my LA teams and stuff, but I want to represent for the black folks. You know what I'm saying? So I got a few of these Negro Baseball League team hats. And they popping. They popping. They nice. You know what I'm saying? I'm digging
it. And your favorite color is burgundy, so it's close to burgundy too.
Love burgundy.
Yeah, that's cool. Well, all right, Adrian, we're going to get out of here. Okay, so let me announce this. First of all, if you guys haven't, go to my YouTube, subscribe, like, and share. Go on Facebook. Follow me on the page on Facebook. Like and share. Go on Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok. We all over the place. Adrian, dang. Y'all better go and support your girl. We trying to put out this content. I got some good stuff coming up. I told you we're going to start interviewing small business owners. So we can start small black business owners. Let me put that out here. Yeah, and so you can have a lot of good questions for them and a lot of good, stuff. So we're gonna get some. We want to know how they got started. We want to promote their stuff. We got.
It's a cookbook. You see how thick that is? This ain't no pamphlet. You know what I'm saying? This is the real thing, the real deal. You know what I mean?
Entrepreneurship.
Yes.
So we're gonna pick our small business black folks brain. So in case upcoming people want to get their stuff started, then they'll know who to contact and they'll know who to contact to support them. I'm gonna touch bases with Infant next for next week. I will be contacting you back in a couple of days, maybe a day or two, to let if he's on board for Tuesday, so you can get your questions together, so I can give you like a basic outline of his resume, the things that he's doing. He got his own clothing line. He's from our
Oh,
community, the east
oh,
of Los Angeles. He's working in gang intervention right now. So
man,
he's
that's up.
dealing with
That's up.
youth. He passed out turkeys. He passed out back to school gifts for the kids. He passed out Christmas toys for the
Man,
kids. He is
giving
one.
back to the community, you know?
Yes, he
Yeah,
is giving back, and
love
he's doing the work. So we
it.
got to get our brother on this stage. We got to get a nephew. He nephew to us because we older
Yeah,
than.
yeah.
That's nephew to us. We got to get
Mhm.
him on this stage. He doing his thing, and I want to get him promoted to the highest extreme. As far as I can help him, you can help him, or we can give him any kind of insights, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. Support black businesses, support young folks, getting up out the hood,
Yes.
being productive, positive citizens within their own neighborhoods and stuff. We need that so desperately, man. So,
Yeah.
kudos to Infant Soul.
Yeah, so he over there giving back. He over there giving back, and he's doing the work. So we'll get into that next week, but I'll be hitting you up, Adrian. I hope that you get your computer started. If you need my help, give me a call. Don't hesitate to reach out, okay?
You look this morning. Look, I told what type of computer to get. You say get HP or Excel or Dell,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
I got a brand new X. This thing costs down at $800, and I
yeah.
can't power it on. What
You
the
gotta
hell is going on?
charge it. You gotta charge it. And
Oh,
yeah,
why
you gotta
nobody told me that? No, just
they
kidding.
never
Like
but the
damn,
thing about it is the good thing of
yeah.
where you buy it from.
I bought it from Best Buy.
That's
Brother,
one.
he helped me out real good. Got a warranty the whole nine.
Yeah, they have the Geek Squad there. They got the Geek Squad, a whole
Yeah,
little center. You could take it there. They'll show you any and everything about that computer. They'll get it on. They'll get it programmed. Whatever you need, they got the Geek Squad.
yeah. For $800, they better have more than the Geek Squad helping me with this money. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause, shit, I'm gonna need, somebody got some explaining to do if this thing don't fire up tonight. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, $800? Damn piece of what the hell is this?
It's gonna
Oh,
it's gonna work, Adrian, and we're
yeah.
gonna be seeing
Oh, it's
you.
gonna make me some money. It's gonna make that, you know what I'm saying, and way more back. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna put in that work. You already know.
Look at Section 8. We got my boy Section 8 from Clubhouse. He's coming through from YouTube. He said, "Hey, Tree, the man is here." What's up, Section 8? Yeah, I know the man is here. All
Yeah.
right.
Well, I'm gonna start getting offended, man. Ain't nobody said what's happening. I'm just, I can't just wall dressing or something. What's up? Damn. I'm here. What? I've been here a week. Like, shit. Let me,
But why you chop liver, huh, Adrian? No, but wait a minute. Toya came in here last week and only spoke to you. Like I said, I'm happy you feeling better, Adrian.
That's our own girl. You know what I'm saying? From knee high. You know what I mean?
I'm trying
Yeah.
to feel better too. Oh,
All
thank
good,
you
Section
so
8. C Rock, all y'all, man. Thanks for coming on and supporting us, man.
much. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
That's what matters. Like, subscribe, you know what I'm saying? Let us get these followers up, get the message out there, you know what I'm saying?
That's right. And one day we're gonna get each one of y'all on this show, especially Section
Mhm.
8. Because Section 8 is dealing with a long distance relationship right now. We had a Dear Adrian and Tree letter in inconsistency with a long distance relationship. So we might get
Mm.
Section State on there to tell us how that went. He's traveling all the way to New York to meet a female for the first time in person.
Ooh, boy, she must be bad. I mean, where he's coming from? He's not coming from like,
Yeah, I
New
think he's
Jersey going to New York. Where? Huh?
West Coast.
To New York?
Cali.
Ooh, man, what's the Cali girls? They should be offended. You're going way to New York to find a woman? Wow.
We got that long distance stuff, Adrian. That's what I've been on there telling them. We're going to get into that. We need to see how that worked out for him.
Yeah, but Cali women probably like, this is what it's come to?
He's from
He
Compton.
went clear across the country to find a woman. You know what I mean? Wow. Is that hard in Cali?
He's going to get that food nanny. But wait a minute, Adrian. You said that when love, don't give up on love. Don't let distance keep you apart. What you tell that lady?
Whew.
He said, I have to do my California duty to go please the New York booty.
I like that. I like that. That's what's up, man. No doubt, man. Enjoy yourself. Have fun, man. You know what I'm saying?
And remember, I told you this. When you first get there, test the waters out. Because you don't want to be there for 4 days and the waters is not good. Test the waters out, Section 8, when you first get there.
You heard me?
Yeah, and make sure you have a box of every color, size, and flavor so you don't run out the whole 4 days that you're there. Because I don't want you to have to go to the gas station in the middle of the night.
Man. Enjoy yourself. Have fun. You know, take in a show. Go to the Apollo. I don't know if he's ever been to New York, but
no, he has.
Enjoy it. Oh man, enjoy it, man. I hear it's a beautiful city, man.
Yes, we got to get out there, Adrian. We got to go see it.
Absolutely, I'm going to see it. I'm going to get out there. You can believe that.
That's what I'm talking about. Make it happen, Captain.
Yeah, we're gonna manifest it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's damn sure gonna happen.
We got to get on the same wavelength.
Yeah, we there.
All right, Adrian, until next time, I will see you next Tuesday, same place, same time.
Absolutely, I will be here.
All right, I'll send you the information, okay? Bye, guys. Bye, Facebookies. Bye, Section 8. Thank you guys for pulling up hot. Drifter, I love you guys. I'll see you on Clubhouse. And YouTubers and Twitter fingers, we out.